Hello Star Wars Rebels fans, my name is Jedi Jared, and today we'll be talking about Star Wars Rebels Season 3, the mid-season premiere, Ghost of Geonosis, the two-parter event, as this episode had a huge crossover with Rogue One. I've been waiting for them to have at least a small crossover. The episode starts with the Ghost crew getting information on they have to rescue a group that went to Geonosis by Saw. You get it from Bail Organa, which I'm really happy he's back in. We haven't seen him since the Season 1 finale. As you also have Sato, and they go to... You have Rex talking about Saw, and for you who haven't seen Clone Wars, there was an arc where Saw and his sister rebelled against to free their place from the CIS, and his sister died. As I was really hoping they would mention her in Rogue One, but I'm really happy they mentioned her in this one. As you have the group, you have Hera stay on the ship, and then you have Zeb and Sabine go to the shield generator, which I'm really happy because in the trailer when you see Hera, Wedge, and the other guy, you see them looking up in the trailer, and you see the bombardment, you find out it's that shield, I'm guessing. As I feel like that will actually progress the story, and they would probably use it for their base. As you also have Ezra, and I do like to see Sabine and Zeb fighting all the Jordigas. Is really cool. And then you have Ezra, Kanan, and you have Ezra, Kanan, and Chopper and Rex go to find Saul. As they fight some battle droids and they find him, and you see there's he's more of an extremist than them. As I like the part where they go on that bridge and you see Kanan pushes Ezra and Chopper flies over, and then you have Kanan taking down that thing to help Ezra help Saul and Zeb through. It was kind of a cool scene. I really like that. And then Kanan jumps and you hear Saul going, "Oh, that I forgot Jedi could do that." And you hear Rex go, "He's no Skywalker." It's just a cool nod to the Clone Wars. And then they find the Ezra and Chopper get the power thing to get rid of the Droidekas to help Zeb and Sabine as they destroy that. As you also have, I love where the Imperials ride. They bring those two spaceships, and Sabine does that joke of, they make fun of the episode 2 of sand, and she goes, "I hate sand, it gets everywhere." And I was like, this is awesome. It was like just cool nod. As you have Ezra and you meet Click Clack, the Geonosis, as they really try making you care for the Geonosis, which I've read Catalyst, so I knew more about the Death Star being created. I got so mad when they all find him and he finds the egg and then he draws that circle and the dot, and you know that's the Death Star, and he goes, it's the egg, no, it's this other thing. I was like, it's the freaking Death Star. I was like, I was really hoping they would mention it, but you can't really because of Rogue One. As they keep Click Clack as prisoner, and I love where Saul because the ship lands, and I love where Saul takes out Ezra, pushes him aside. Rex tries to get him, throws him. It was so cool, and then he goes it was just a cool thing. He's like he's doing this because if his sister gives him more background of that extremist side. He's like, I've lost people, and this is the only way I could fight back. As you have Ezra, I feel like he's more of the negotiator in this episode than he was in the last Battle of the Clone Wars. This one, you actually understand why Saul would try to be better. And you have, I love where they're trying to go up, and you have the crew of the Ghost shooting up, trying to get through, and then you have Sabine with her jetpack, and you have Ezra go, I want one. He's like shooting down those she's shooting down those Imperial flying stormtroopers. It was just a cool scene. As then you have them going down, and they see those big bombs that annihilated all the Geonosis. As they try escaping with that, and they leave Click Clack behind. I feel like Click going down, there's more Geonosis, which we know that they more survived due to the Vader comic. As you have the crew destroying that ship and those torpedoes fall down, I really was hoping that they would get to see the rebellion would get to learn, and then you have Saul leaving, and Hera goes, Loki's the extremist, we need his help. As I do feel like we will get Saul back either this season or next. As some of the other things I didn't mention, there's other things I didn't mention, like with Saul seeing his sister. That was cool to see Steel in a hologram at least, because what happened to her in Clone Wars, they did a great model. It feels like they pulled it right out of the Clone Wars episode. It's just a cool episode. You get to learn more about Saul. If you haven't seen the Clone Wars, I would see that before this episode. This episode actually helps with Rogue One too. It ties in the Clone Wars, Rebels, and Rogue One all together. This one character in Catalyst. I give this episode like a 9 out of 10. It was just a really fun episode. I still feel like it was less action-packed than what we got in other hour episodes like Steps in the Shadow, Twilight of the Apprentice, and all the others. As this is a great episode. Next week it looks like we're getting a Zeb and Chopper episode. I'm not sure how I am about that. I feel like it would be fun, a great episode, like the episode with Hondo and As Morgan. I feel like it'll be one of those episodes just for the kids. As please like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and as always, may the Force be with you always.